Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon, not here with Geeky Sparkles in this video. Was it hashtag RIP Doctor Who? Yeah, it looks like it's going to be the end of the road for Doctor Who for a while, but we had a big regeneration scene, I guess, in the last episode of this season. If you guys were watching, doesn't look like a lot of people are watching. The ratings are terrible, but yeah, we're going with some more stunt casting. If you guys, well, obviously, if you clicked on the video, you know what's going on. Billie Piper is now the Doctor. You know, here's the thing: Doctor Who rumors. There are all these wild Doctor Who rumors. I'm going to believe each and every one of them from now until the end of time. No pun intended, because so far they've all come true. No matter how ridiculous the Doctor Who rumors were, they've all come true. I know Gary at Nerdrotic had an insider come to him a few years ago and say, hey, they're gonna retcon the Doctor's origin. He's gonna start out as a little girl. And I thought that was absolutely ridiculous. There's no way they would do that. And my God, they did it. Oh, the Doctor was a woman before. The Doctor was a black woman before he was any of the male incarnations of Doctor Who. That's ridiculous. They'll never do it. It happened. Oh, the next Doctor, 13th Doctor, is going to be female. Doctor's going to be a woman for the first time. That's ridiculous. It's not going to happen. It happened. Russell T Davies is coming back, and he's bringing David Tennant back with him. That is ridiculous. Why would the Doctor degenerate or whatever into an older face? But they did it. They did it every damn time. And this was another one of those rumors. I'm like, that sounds not quite right. I mean, that what? Yeah, the rumor was that the next Doctor was going to be Billie Piper and that Ncuti Gatwa was going to end his run already after, what did he do, like 16 episodes, something like that? And my God, it happened. It happened. And now we don't know what the future is looking like for Doctor Who. And again, if there's going to be a future for Doctor Who. Now, here's the thing about, we'll talk a little bit more about it. We're actually going to watch that regeneration scene. But like, if they had done this before, honestly, I'm going to be honest here. My feeling on it, and I know Geeky is actually, she likes Billie Piper quite a bit. And she's like, oh, yeah, you know, the stories are good. That's fine. I'm like, yeah, but they've already done the stunt casting. He just got done being David Tennant again. And now he, they, them is going to be Billie Piper, which okay, whatever, how? But Billie Piper, I'm really beginning to think is RTD's self-insert, because Billie Piper has come back seemingly more times than any other Doctor. You know, she came back as Rose, Bad Wolf, The Moment, and now the Doctor. And look, I like Billie Piper. I do. If this had happened instead of Jodie Whittaker, I think that people might have actually given the show more of a chance. But again, it always comes down to the stories. Are the stories any good? Peter Capaldi was a fantastic Doctor with piss poor scripts. But when he got one that worked, when he got a monologue, my God, watch out. It was amazing. So we're going to talk about all of this, guys. So I'm debating, should I just go ahead and rip the Band-Aid off and show you guys the regeneration scene? Maybe I should just do that. Let's do that first, so we know what we're talking about. Again, huge spoilers, but if you clicked on the video, you know what you're getting, right? All right, guys, you ready for this? You ready for this? All right, let's see. What do we got here? There we go. There we go. Yeah, so it's like, this is like a huge rumor. And it was one of those rumors that I'm like, there's no way in hell this is going to happen. But then I thought about it. I'm like, no, all the other rumors that were ridiculous, they happened too. So, you know, is this going to save the show? I don't know. I don't think so. I think if anything, people are gonna be like, what the hell is going on here? And we don't even know what the future of the show is. So that's what we're gonna talk about. Like, what is the future of Doctor Who? Everybody said There's no way Ncuti Gatwa was leaving after only 2 seasons. Yada, yada, yada. You're liars. You don't know what you're talking about. YouTube people. And it actually came from Reddit. I think it came from the original rumors came from Reddit. And a lot of times they get right, especially when it comes to Doctor Who. Like whoever's working on the show, man, their security sucks. Like they are very bad at keeping secrets. Like all this stuff winds up like Peter Capaldi. Everybody knew it was going to be him before it was him. I mean, I guess if they're trying to reinvigorate the show, bringing back familiar faces, you know, I guess just why can't we move the show forward, get a good doctor, go back to basics with the plots, stay away from the wokeness. We just did a video earlier today talking about how left-wing fans of Doctor Who are tired of the wokeness. As long as Russell T Davies is still in charge of the show, Russell T Davies 2.0, they're going to double down on the wokeness, right? It's going to be heavy-handed. So yeah, I mean, I could just see the you know, handful of people that are left getting super excited about this. And again, I like Billie Piper. I love Billie Piper. I thought she was great. I wish they had done this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, if they were going to do it, but it's already been done with, you know, with David Tennant, that we're kind of going back in time here. I mean, technically Peter Capaldi's character appeared in the Pompeii episode. So, you know, I mean, it's not unprecedented for him to visit familiar faces. The Sixth Doctor, he was on Doctor Who before. So the doctor does take other faces, but Rose is kind of I mean, it's going to add a little bit of creepiness to it, right? Like I dated myself at some point. Every time I look in the mirror, every time I think about me, I touch myself. I don't know. It's whatever. All right. So let's go out to Gizmodo here. What the hell just happened on Doctor Who? Let's talk about the wild place. The latest season of Doctor Who has left us, and it might leave us for quite a while. Yeah, they're going to apparently put the show on pause. This is after an emotional farewell from the Doctor again. Does it really mean anything? I mean, the Doctor's regenerating like every other damn episode now. It seems like, you know, David Tennant was there very briefly, and 15th Doctor, like 2 seasons. Actually, 1 season split in 2. It's just, it's kind of like, okay, none of it means anything anymore, right? Endless regeneration. None of it means anything. So the Doctor changes. Ncuti changes into a woman, a blonde woman. She looks an awful lot like Rose Tyler because Billie Piper is the Doctor. Oh, hello, the new Doctor says. And that's how Doctor Who's current season comes to an end. Just how long we'll have to wait and see the ramifications of the 16th Doctor's familiar face remains to be seen. The BBC and Disney have yet to confirm just when or if Doctor Who will return its current form. The rumor is they're going to put Doctor Who on ice for at least a couple of years. You know, I don't know. There's probably something to be said with the fact the episode credits Piper as is, rather than introducing Billie Piper as the Doctor, as is the usual tradition with these things. For what it's worth, by Ncuti Gatwa and Jodie Whittaker, they were credited as such, making the absence for Piper stand out all the more. So she's not the Doctor? What further complicates things is that this era of the series was already bookended pretty much by identical stunt casting. Wow, this is coming from Gizmodo. They're like, yeah, it's a stunt casting. Whittaker's own Doctor regenerated shockingly. The power of the Doctor, not into Gatwa, but David Tennant, who returned to play a new 14th incarnation of the Doctor, which I guess made sense for the 60th. And they were also trying to get people back on board, but they actually chased more people away. Yeah, sometimes you can never go home again, right? Before passing the regenerative torch to Gatwa, in the arrival by regeneration. Yeah, they said there's not even a Christmas special for 2025. There's a spin-off, War Between Land and the Sea, on the way. It might be a good while yet until we see what the real deal is here. Yeah, it's over. He's done. I don't know. I do I care? No, not really. It's just, there it is. I guess my thing is like, I didn't think they would do it. I was okay. No, I can't say that. I kind of knew they were going to do it I didn't think that they were dumb enough to do it again. They just did it with David Tennant. And again, it's nothing against Billie Piper, but like, yeah, Geeky is like, honestly, I don't hate it. However, if the stories are still far left man bashing BS, then it's not going to matter at all. You know, that's true. I have no idea. I have no idea. I guess my thing is like, yeah, if you can regenerate into old doctors anyway, you know, can't we give the eighth doctor another chance? I'm just saying. Just saying here. So let's see what the reactions are like. I mean, so far people are like, what the hell is going on here? So a lot of people seem to be excited about it. Let's see here. What a waste of the Ronnie, what a waste of Ncuti's time as the doctor, and what a waste of Ruby. The plot surrounding Belinda was confusing. Yeah, that's actually interesting. Yeah, Ben, he, him says Ncuti Gatwa as the doctor, Jodie Whittaker as the doctor, and introducing Billie Piper, but no, as the doctor. I wonder if it's like, just, this is like a, I don't know. It's not finalized yet. Like, hey, could you show up for the end? Like, I'm done with Doctor Who. This is Russell T Davies, right? Being like, yeah, I'm done with it for now. Could you just like show up and just throw a wrench into things? Yeah, I love Billie Piper, but Russell T Davies has made the show into a mockery. You mean Billie Piper is the 16th Doctor? I don't know. RTD posted this on Instagram. Yeah, it's official. Yeah, she's clearly not the doctor, but some bad wolf shenanigans. That's what I'm thinking. There's probably something else. I don't know. Does it matter? Does any of it matter? Like, does any of it matter? Yeah, people's like, their heads are exploding. No, we knew this was going to happen. Everybody, like, if you actually followed the rumors, like, I'm not surprised at all. Yeah. So, I mean, some people are excited. I don't know. I don't really care. I'm going to be honest. Like, I mean, is it going to save the show? I don't think you can. David Tennant couldn't save the show, but I think she would have done better, I think, than Jodie Whittaker. Yeah, it's just kind of like too little too late. But there we go, guys. Billie Piper is the doctor. What do you think? Is it going to save Doctor Who? Are we done with Doctor Who? Does it matter? Oh yeah, if I had a nickel for every time a surprise Billie Piper cameo in Doctor Who made me scream, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot. But it's funny it happened twice. Yeah, she keeps popping back up. So there we go, guys. We're going to have the same RTD Doctor Who cast from now until the end of time. I guess just recycle them again and again and again. Is Matt Smith going to come back? Can we just like work our way backwards and just like bring all the old doctors back? I don't know. Anyway, there it is. Huge unsurprise. Please subscribe. We'll talk later.